Anoma. Anoma's had a nice price rally today, only sort of 12%, but it was doing far, far better earlier in the day. This is a crypto that has only been around a couple of months, really, or months and a bit. Um, Initial launch was fantastic. It's pulled back dramatically since then. However, it's starting to garner a little bit of momentum. Um, and we're going to dive into why and what's going on right now. Now, before I get into it, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying all of these coins. These were cryptos that I thought could do very, very well, could make a lot of money, which is obviously why I showed myself buying them. These were their prices when I recorded and released my videos. These are the highs these coins hit in the last bull cycle, and these are what your profits would have been if you'd popped $100 into them. If you'd have done that for each one, 100 into each, $2,600 investment in total, would have netted you a profit of over 123 grand. Now that took only about 15 months. Thing is, you don't have 15 months because we're in a bull cycle right now. If you're sitting on coins you're not happy with, cryptos that are not performing, you got to fix it. If you don't know where to begin, get onto copymycrypto.com/YouTube. This is the special offer I'm running right now for my YouTube followers. You get full access to the site, full membership to the site for half price, and there is a 60-day money-back guarantee. On the site, I share with my members the coins I own. Whenever I find any crypto that I think can do very, very well, I jump onto my site, tell my members about the crypto, the reasons it can do well, the price I'm going to buy it. I do the same when I sell, so there's no work for them. On the site, you can see some of the profits my members have made. You can see some of the successes that we've had. Like Phantom. Myself, my members got in on Phantom at 0.5% in the last bull cycle. That went up to $3.46, just shy of 700 times our investment. Bunch of my members became millionaires from that one alone. This is all public record, so you can verify it all. And if you like what you see and you want to find out the coins that are going to be the winners this year, this bull cycle, all you've got to do to find out is join up on the site. Now, Anoma. So last 24 hours, actually, at points it was up like 40%. Pulled back a tad since then. This is a decentralized operating system that powers a unified app layer for all Web3, effectively a chain agnostic layer. So with Anoma, developers can write one app that works across any chain. Anoma frees developers from the complexity of infrastructure so they can focus on what matters, which is building their apps. It introduces what's called a next-generation intent-centric architecture that's optimized for app development. It's enabling Web3 to support a wider ecosystem of apps so that they can effectively begin competing with Web2. Now, Anoma has been reasonably active, to be fair, on X, not amazingly, but so they're now live on Ethereum. So this was posted just 24 hours ago. So that's interesting. Anoma, so there was the Ethereum launch. Obviously, they've reposted that a number of times. So I'm live on the Ethereum mainnet. So that, you see, I agree with. You should have the option of privacy with the chains, apps, and assets you already use. No more jumping through hoops. So Anoma's resource machine is trying to bridge privacy. So what if we could have a magic wand and make every blockchain a privacy chain? What if users had an incognito mode option for every token and app they use? That actually would be wonderful. So Anoma has, and Anoma's actually spoken about how they were inspired by Zcash. And partly maybe the reason that it's having a rally right now is that privacy element, because there is certainly a new surge in excitement around privacy, or certainly a new interest in privacy. I've kind of touched upon this recently, but I think part and parcel of that is I think there's been a certain amount of government overstepping in, maybe no more so than usual, but like in the UK as an example, digital identities has been brought up and appears to be coming in, even though there have been millions and millions and millions of of objections to it. And it may just be that people are now tired and not feeling like they have privacy. Maybe it's the root, or it's the sort of protest against the system. The risk that's ran with this, though, is privacy can be attacked and has been attacked by governments before. It probably will be again. So it really does take a mass movement from the population to really ensure the privacy is something that is kept or regained is probably a more accurate term. We're going to see how that goes. But with Anoma being a system that can reintroduce privacy, this is probably a large part of the reason that we're seeing quite a dramatic improvement in its price. So the Anoma resource machine allows every existing blockchain to offer native privacy without needing to make changes to the actual infrastructure, without needing changes to the code. The virtual machine is the next great leap forward. The engine at the heart of it is the Anoma distributed operating system. Is the Anoma resource machine. So that brings native privacy and intents to any chain. So it allows for all apps to become privacy preserving. Actually, as an idea, as a concept, this is very, very strong. And if this works, and it works smoothly, we can see huge, huge, huge interest in this. I expect that we're going to see a lot of investors into Anoma over the course of the next several months and years. It has been invested in so far by some good names: Figment Capital, Electric Capital, CMS, Zola, Coinbase Ventures. Yeah, these are big names. Delphi Digital. So they've got plenty of good, solid investors already. Clever concept, clever idea. Still not exactly sitting on a ginormous market cap either. The market cap's 100 mil. And it's an inspiring idea. If it can work and it really doesn't require any code changes to any existing blockchain, any existing layer 2, and it can provide privacy, there is a huge appeal here, and this could actually rally really well off the back of that. If we continue seeing that privacy narrative take over, if we can continue to see excitement around privacy, this is a coin that can drive forward exceptionally well. This may well end up being a coin that can get to like 20 cents, maybe even 30 cents, just with the privacy narrative alone. But especially if we start seeing really, really solid DeFi projects that have been well established for a long time, working directly with Anoma, this could absolutely rock it. But what do you guys think? Because that's actually a really interesting concept. That's a really interesting concept, bringing privacy to already established coins. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And guys, we're in a bull cycle. If you're sitting on coins you're not happy with, cryptos that are not performing, you've got to get it fixed. If you don't know where to begin, have a look at copymycrypto.com/YouTube. This is the special offer I'm running right now for my YouTube followers. You get full access to the site, full membership to the site for half price, and there is a 60-day money-back guarantee. On the site, I share with my members the cryptos I own. Whenever I find any coin that I think can do very, very well, like many of these, I tell my members about the coin, the reasons it can do well, and the price I'll buy at. I do the same when I sell, so there's no work for my members. Go onto the site, you'll see some of the profits made, you'll see some of the successes had. All of it's public record, whether it was a meme coin that we held for a fortnight and did a 300x, whether it's Phantom, which in the last bull cycle did nearly 700x from when myself and my investors got in. Some of my members became millionaires from that one alone. Read through the site, verify it all, and if you like what you see and you want to find out the coins that are going to be the winners in this bull cycle, all you got to do to find out, guys, is join up on the site. And if you do, I'll see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.